When someone mentions something to you that will immediately change your life, like the story of the princess who kisses the frog and immediately transforms into a prince. You don't need to believe that one thing or another will immediately transform your life, as well as your karma or that of others. That's how one gets carried away by something that is not necessarily what it seems. I've been there myself. If a person assures you that your chanting will bring you material wealth, that would be like getting a prediction from a fortune teller. You'd better run to the nearest tarot reader. In the end, it will be cheaper than joining the cult and paying the fee. As someone used to say with the affirming words of the powerful mantra that will give you, he used the word will give you in capital letters. Give you is an exoteric offer. The woman was a Japanese head of a chanting district with a local Buddhist cult. I saw that these groups attract lost souls, the confused and vulnerable, but also those who prey on the weak. Or, in my case, they prey on the generous. And manipulation is very cleverly taken advantage of, as in any organized multi-level religion. Here, the only thing that matters is the action of chanting the sounds of the mantra. Without belonging to a group, a sect, or a religious retreat, what I just mentioned is not my opinion. It is a personal experience, and many people have encountered it today. Before you do something like this, think about it, and you will save time and money. A few years ago, a young lady asked me a question about the meaning of some mantras. My answer is: a mantra is a pure sound with no description or meaning, and sounds impact both the body and mind. Mantras are certain sounds identified to have a profound effect on the system, which can be used as a key to open up a doorway into creation. You can chant out loud. This action might help more with mantras intended to produce vibrations. But don't chant it silently, and it often helps to match the mantra to your breathing and let your breath guide you. As you settle into the meditation, your mantra and breathing will eventually settle into a rhythm. Unfortunately, the mantras that many people practicing yoga or transcendental meditation know have meaning. And sometimes, the yogis or instructors invent fanciful legends to attract the client practitioner. In our world cultures, there are many ignorant yogis and yoga instructors. They say things with no foundation, understand intellectually, and cannot get involved with anything meaningless. The chanting of the two mantras Aum and Namo Myoho Hakyo generates thought energy waves, and the organism vibrates in tune with the energy and mystical attraction of the chant. Scientists claim that when a mantra is chanted rhythmically, it creates a neuro-linguistic effect. This effect occurs even if the meaning of the mantra is not known. They miss out on many wonders of nature because they have no sense of appreciation for what Mother Nature has provided. They are unaware of their surroundings because their manipulative and greedy ego has blinded them and kept them ignorant of the truth. The Namo Myoho Hakyo mantra sound is also highly beneficial. Its roots are also from Sanskrit, Sadharm Pundarika. And we are going to keep it meaningless. Let us concentrate on the sound. It is the essential mantra chanted in Japanese in Nichiren Buddhism. Although there are differences, in my opinion, Namo Myoho Hakyo's vibratory resonance is significantly high in variations. But the primary point of view has to do with preference. Aum is a mantra to endow all beings with sound resonance in all dimensions of the universe. Namo Myoho Hakyo is a mantra of commitment to the path to achieving the supreme awakening of our conscious mind in our present form and future existences. Ultimately, one does it for the good of all beings. So both mantras share that in the same essence and the same desire to benefit all beings. It's just that each has other ways of achieving it. But what counts is that they are both sounds that give us pleasure in doing so. What is the difference between chanting Aum and Namo Myoho Hakyo? We have some straightforward responses, but since someone asked me this question, I'll add my thoughts in a fundamental sense. My answer is, they are both the same. This means it is helpful to chant. Why? Because scientific studies have found that chanting can decrease stress, anxiety, and depressive symptoms, as well as increase positive mood, feelings of relaxation and focused attention. Also, chanting appears to increase endogenous neural oscillations in the low-frequency delta band, especially in the posterior cingulate cortex, PCC. This brain region shows the most significant reduction in centrality during chanting in a highly trained meditator. Last, chanting mantras is a spiritual practice that helps improve listening skills, concentration, and patience. Mantras create vibrations in the body, declutter your mind, and increase the ability to ignore negativity. Is Namu Myohoran Hakio and Aum in yoga exercises also considered spiritual? Aum is the vibration by which the Supreme Spirit brings all things into manifestation. It is the Holy Ghost of the Christian Trinity. Everything, all matter, all energy, all thoughts, exists in Aum. When you chant Namu Myohoran Hakio and Aum, you'll feel a vibration sound through your vocal cord that clears and opens up the sinuses. Chanting Om also has cardiovascular benefits. It reduces stress and relaxes your body, brings down the blood pressure to the average level, and the heart beats with a proper rhythm. Before I close this topic, I want to make several clarifications about what many people are mentioning, the Namu Myohoran Hakio mantra. First, it is not an external, exoteric, mantra, and it is essentially internal, esoteric, in mind and body. Second, the mantra can be done with your eyes closed and without gohanzen. Just feel the vibrations in your heart and mind. And the correct pronunciation is Namu Myohoran Hakio. Do not use the Nam without the U. It is Namu. Remember, mantras are great as healing sounds. When you do the mantra, do it at home before you go out or do whatever you do. Before you start your yoga exercises, it is the ideal place. 3 to 5 minutes with your eyes closed and feel the vibrations of the sound inside your being. Do not do them in the kitchen while cooking, driving the car, in the shower, etc. You are disrespecting yourself as a human being. If you do so, then you have to first get your thinking in order so that you will come out with the same order of the universe. Become the master of your mind. Never, but never allow your mind to be your master and dominate you. I hope I have made this point very clear to you. These mantras are not like a magic wand, or like Ali Baba's cave door. Just by staying open, sesame, the door would open. Well, my followers and patrons, if you enjoy our production video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel to keep receiving more guidance to have a better and harmonious life. Namaste. Geo Ram and production team.